6.87 miles, 8 minutes, 42 seconds per mile today. Absolutely enjoying the weather out there, but today was definitely one of those days where it's just very hard to run easy. My legs were a little bit tired, and so I wanted to take it easy on my legs, get some active recovery in, but I was running a little bit late today, and especially on days like today, Friday, where the day is so busy, and I don't always get to run on Fridays because Fridays are just so crazy for me, typically, where I got the baby to daycare early, so she was like the second kid to arrive at daycare, and she was the last one to get signed out. I always feel bad about that, giving the baby such a long day in daycare. I think it's really hard on kids to do that. I always feel very guilty when I have to do that, but Friday is kind of one of those days where I need kind of to lean on daycare the most. But it still makes me feel bad nonetheless, and so I always feel bad when I have to do that. And it was just absolutely beautiful weather out today, which you could kind of tell from all the tourists that were out. Chicago is one of those places where like the moment the weather gets nice, there's just tourists everywhere. Definitely saw a little bit of that today, but that also made for really great running weather, and I just wanted to let the legs loose a little bit and run. But I do have a very long run scheduled for tomorrow with my running buddy in like 12 hours from the time of the run. In fact, so I just knew I needed to take it really easy, but it's just one of those days where it's hard, especially because of ego. It's really hard for me when I look down at my watch to see like a 9-minute pace in there, a 9:20 pace, a 9:30 pace. Oh, that's kind of what I'm shooting for these active recovery days, like 9 to 9:30. That's what I'd like to see in my mind, but when I actually like see that watch in my heart, I just feel like I feel bad about that. I feel like I need to be running faster. So I still have that like dissonance of like, I know I want to run slower, but I don't want to run slower. So what do I do about that? And then today I ended up at about 8:42 for the mile because I was running a little bit late. And so I just barely got to daycare in time. So I couldn't quite run as slow as I wanted to, even if I wanted to. Not that I really did, but you know, that's just kind of the day it was. So struggling to get that workout dialed in just right. Like the active recovery, the slow run days are probably the most difficult for me to hit my paces correctly. And I'm trying to take it from the perspective of hitting slow paces correctly is just as important as hitting fast paces correctly. But in execution, it's just hard for me to do. But you know, that's why they call it practice. That's why you keep doing it over and over again, because you never get it completely right. You're always trying to do it a little bit better the next time. And now, before I go for the day, I do want to remind you guys about the charity runners for the week. It's Justin Wasielewski. He's going to be running the London Marathon very soon, and he's raising money for the American Institute for Cancer Research. If you want to learn more about what Justin's doing or what the ICR is doing, I'll post links in the description. That's all I have for today, everybody. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yo, what's going on?